Welcome back to Escape from Pertam. And okay, just making sure my audio's good. And yeah, we got that fixed. We had some problems. Couldn't get the stream out last night. I don't know. The network was having issues. We'll see. I had to reset a few things, which was kind of a pain in the butt. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and blank out all of these. I think we're gonna keep. Actually, you know what? Let's keep the ice ones because we're definitely gonna want to get some ice so we can get our to get ourselves up and running with the grow because we're out of ice. So yeah, this episode. Let's see here. What do we got there? MTSR supply drop. Oh, cool. So they're about 9 clicks out to supply drop. Well, that's another thing we'll have to check out. Alright, so here's the thing. We had to adjust a little bit on the bug situation, so it's going to be a little bit crazy. I don't know if I'll keep this level of bugginess, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, jetpack fuel's always critical. Oh my gosh, we got to eat something. Do we have food? Oh, please let there be food somewhere in here, or else this is going to be a really difficult day. Okay, so we do have, okay, looks like we've got algae on the algae farm, so we should be able to produce algae crisps. Okay, there's one, which is why it's good to see a supply drop first thing when you wake up in the morning because we need to get some food going. So let's go ahead and get tear into one of these. Where's my coffee supplies? I gotta get some coffee, guys. I don't know where my coffee is. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we got our food box. Here we go. Let's see, what do we got in the food box? Okay, we got some chili, we got some pellets, and we got some kelp crisps. Alright, I think to start out this day, we're gonna go for the chili, and okay, we got 24 cans of coffee. I'm taking 2 coffees. I'm actually drinking coffee right now. Morning, everybody. So yeah, let's get this knocked out here. I'm gonna have some chili for breakfast. And then once that's down, we're going to go ahead and have some coffee. Okay, so today we've got a lot to do today, but right now the big push is we have got to get ice. We're out of ice. We can't grow anything without ice. I'm pretty sure we're out of ice. Let's double check, but I'm fairly certain that is exactly what our situation is. Yep. Wait, no, we got ice. Oh, yes, we got some ice. Okay, good. We don't have to do the ice. Phew. All right. So, but we do need to do some salvage. So let's go ahead and we're gonna turn off the ice so we don't have to see it. I wonder if we shouldn't get some ores though. How are we doing on ore for just general purpose? We're sitting kind of. I mean, it looks like we got quite a bit of ore. We don't have any iron though. Do we have, did we ever find an iron location in our GPSs? We did. So let's go ahead and highlight those. Is there any others or just those 2? Okay, let's pop those up on the GPS. Looks like iron is this way. So I think probably the best idea would be to hop into the rover and go and take care of that. Hopefully avoid as much bugginess as we could possibly get. Oh, that was the other thing we were going to do, is we were going to convert the rover into a flyer. Oh, I don't know if I want to drive it out there now. Now I wonder if I don't want to just get the flying situation sorted. If flying would certainly solve our buggy problem, that's for sure. Shoot. But I really want to get those ores, because if we got ores, we can do a lot. So let's do it. It's crazy to be driving it like this, but we're going to have to, because we've got to get those ores. And... oh, wait, what's that? A distress signal. 7.64 away. Well, that could be really useful, actually, because that could probably have food in it, too. So we'll have to think about that for now. But right now, I want to go out here. Oh, shoot! Yep. No. gotta get out of this hole. Okay, I wanted ore, but I did not want to land in that. Oh, okay. That's enough of that.
Fuel critical.
I'm aware. Oh crap. That's the pause of death. Okay. Nothing popped up to kill me. Alright, good. Alright. The pause of death. Because I'm telling you guys, I think I went a little overboard on the bugs this time around when I did my my adjustments to try to make this thing do what it was supposed to do. I'd like to get those. I gotta figure out how to clear up those voxels without having to reset the entire series. Because if I reset the entire series, then it's gonna be like a whole different terrain, and I'll have to reset a bunch of stuff. But this is turning out to be quite a little mini series. It's a lot to it's a lot to get off of this planet, that's for sure. Okay. We just got to get out here. It's about 4 clicks out to get to the iron. Get some iron ore, load her up, take it back to the ship, and then we can see. Here's the thing: once we can get enough, we can get enough power in place and be able to move the ship. That's gonna make the whole series move along a lot faster because we'll be able to move to locations where. Okay, I don't really want to be climbing over a bunch of mountains with this vehicle right now. I mean, she could do it, but I don't want to do that right now. I just want to stay on the flat if we can. I mean, I'm really tempted to go to the distress signal, but I have a feeling that that distress signal, if it's the one I think it is, you got to really get there. And it's, you know, and the materials are good. I mean, I remember the crashed ship we were messing with earlier. That is just golden to get a hold of stuff from that. I mean, we could just run with that components directly, but I don't know. Unless something shows up within like 5 clicks, I don't know that we should go after anything. I mean, they got supply drops, but they're 9 clicks out. I'm not really gonna go out that far to get it, so. But here's the thing too, if we can't get to these iron deposits, I mean, I just don't. I'm looking to see if something pops up. I don't have an ore detector on this thing, so I can't tell if that's iron or ice. What is this? Oh, iron, right here. Outstanding. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's bad. Ha! Guys, I need to run. Like, fast. Oh, yeah, it's game on. I can't run these guys over. Come on. Gun, why are you not shooting? Okay, why are you not shooting these guys? Come on. There you go. Alright, enough of this. Where's my ore deposit? I'm gonna find the ore deposit. Alright, where is it at? Right here. Okay.
Fuel critical.
Oh, wow. That is literally the smallest ore deposit or depth I've ever seen. I've never seen it this shallow before. Okay, so the genius here. I had to do it that way, really? Like, seriously? So I'm not going to be able to carry as much as I want. Really? Are we going to have another batch of... Please tell... I was going to say, do not give me another batch of that, please. Like, I don't want that. Alright, let's dump those in there, and that way, yeah, okay, good. Now, let's get in here. Alright. Well, there's a good side and a bad side to it being this shallow. Good side is it's really quick to get it and get it up. The bad side is that there's no real protection if those buggers come up, you know? Now there is a spawn delay time that you have to keep in mind, and that particular mod really is designed to bring a lot of bugs in on you, so. The other mod I was using to try to increase the time, that one didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. Wow, I am like really loaded down. Alright, let's go ahead and dump these in there. Oh, good. I don't need this. Let's go down and get some more material. Oh, this is, you know, this is what I like to call a good find, because this is, I mean, this is a brilliant set. It's close by, shallow. Come on, I want to get a full load before we go. Okay, that's good enough, I think. I think we're good. I think that'll work. Alright, cool. Let's GPS this location, because this is brilliant. This is really good. It's close by. Just got a small problem with those stupid... You know what I think I might want to do? I might want to move that gun turret to the sides. That way we can get it on a different angle. But if we do that, we're going to have to change the thruster locations. But I like the idea of it being side mounted, so anyway. And there's a supply post that just landed 10 clicks away, which is just far enough away that we don't want to deal with it. Come on. Oh shoot, we got a pirate drop post coming up. Oh, lovely. Because that's what we need is pirates. I would rather have supplies, but no, we're giving us a pirate. Oh wait, no, the supply drop is coming down. Oh, cool. Oh, where's it coming down at? Because that would be brilliant if we had a supply drop nearby. That'd give us not just the supplies, but materials as well. Oh, great. Looks like the pirate drop pod just landed somewhere. Looks like there's 2 of them coming down. Great. That's what we need. Some pirate fun, huh? Now let's get back to the patchwork ship and see what we got. Get these ores going. That way we can be able to get this ship converted over to aircraft, and then it'll make it a lot easier to go to locations, and we won't have to deal with the bugs until we land. But I like the idea of switching over the... wow, that is... Whoa! Let's not do that, okay? That's actually surprisingly close to our base. That's not good. That means we could come under drone attack. We better get some armor plating set up. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the Sheffield's farm. Yeah, I don't know how close that is. That might be close enough to stir up trouble for us. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna see if we can get... So I was thinking maybe putting those... putting the turret on the left and right sides. It does leave the top open though, but whoa, surprise, surprise, big giant hole pops up out of nowhere. Ridiculous things. Yeah, see, we've got all these ore spots here. We should be investigating all of these. We could get ores a lot closer, which would be really advantageous, given the fact that the bug swarms have gotten worse. A lot worse. For those of you that would like to have a larger amount of bugs on Pertam, all you have to do is go into mod.io, and there is a mod in there called More Spiders Pertam, and that is how I did it. Okay, we're gonna go by these little holes. Don't remember what those are about, but I just want to be over here relatively close to my... I'm going to run and hide. I want to be under cover of the weapon systems, honestly. Alright, cool. Okay.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, I know. Fuel's critical, suit lady, because I can't even use my jetpack, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's, oh. I could have done that through that right there. You know what? Let's do that. Alright, let's... Stone. We don't want stone. Stone, go away. We don't do stone here. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Do we have... Yeah, we have these here. We're gonna take those. I want to take those metal plates and stuff. Alright, good. Now let's get our materials that we had to stash in here. And let's see here, what else? Oh yeah, that too. That's what I took. The rest of it was for the emergency thing, so yeah. You know what, actually? Did we already... Yeah, okay. How would it look like if we did... we could put it there, though. We actually could. We just take this braking thruster away. And if we put the braking thruster here... Oh, that's... Well, actually, yeah, that's a block there. Take the braking thruster away. What if we put the braking thruster right here? Yeah, what if we took this out and we put the braking thruster there? Hold on. I want to get it in a proper style here. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do this, and then let's go like this. There we go. Alright, so let's give this a shot. I know I feel like I'm like in trouble here because I feel like I'm tempting fate by hanging out on the ground here right now. Like, our best thing to be would be not on the ground right now. But I'm just thinking, we set that up there, and then we get that one out of the way. We set that up. You know what we could do? We could angle this block. That might actually be smart. So let's change that block out. And let's do, for that block, let's go like... Let's go with, here, this one. It's gonna look weird, but I don't care. Okay, that is gonna allow for an airflow situation, because we kind of want that. And actually, you know what, we do the same thing on this side here. Because you kind of want to have some sort of airflow. I mean, I don't know that the game mechanics, like... I don't know that they really care, but I just think aesthetically, you want to think about that. Yeah, see, there's the airflow right there like that. And then we can get over here. And then go like this. And rotate that in place, get that as close to that. So there we go. Now if we do that, That'll give us a forward thrust. Get rid of that. Put that in here like that. And then that should clear us to be able to now that should give us the ability to be able to put the weapon systems on the side. So let's take a look. Yeah, see, look, we could probably get it right on there like that on the side. Unable to use, yeah, I know. We could go, well, we could go up higher like this. That would actually work out really well. If we did that, then we'd have good coverage all the way around. And that actually might not be a bad idea, guys. Even just as it is, as the rover is right now, that actually might not be so bad. We could actually throw another, we could have room to put stuff up on top if we needed to. Or we could put the forward thrust, put a forward thrust on there or something, I don't know. But I feel like that would really make a difference. Now, how wide is... If we do that, we would actually be able to put... Oh, you know what we could do? I bet we could even get away with putting... well, we need conveyoring, that's for sure. We definitely need conveyoring to do it, but I think we could pull it off if we ran conveyoring from that over. And then this this thruster here, we could move that further back, maybe? Or... I don't know. We got to be careful with these ginormous thrusters, though. But I think we're doing good that way. All right, let's go up the top side and see what we got going on for our vegetable situation. And we also need to go inside and get some of these things up here too. We do need to go do a salvage run. We have no choice, just because we need pipes and things to do things, you know. Now, here's where I was thinking, is that if we run a conveyoring across here, and we bring the pipe down to here, we can actually, well, we don't really have the room for it, actually. Because I was thinking about running pipes out to here and then setting up a couple of those half-block algae farms, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Unless we put them up here. But even then, it's just not feasible. So, yeah, it's just not going to be very feasible to do that. But that's okay. That's fine. We could live with that. All right. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this thing here. And then we're going to go ahead and set up, let's see, let's use our steel, and we're going to go ahead and do some finish up work here. So let's angle this way. And then we're going to go ahead and go here and do that, and that's going to seal off this. Got all the steel we can put in that one. Let's go ahead and get some steel in that one. We'll gotta fix that one day. Okay, let's see. I don't know that we have the materials for that. I think to start that out, you gotta have, yeah, construction component. Alright, we'll have to get this walkway finished up for safety purposes. We don't want an OSHA violation, and of course access to here is, well, wow, okay. Yep, we got a farming problem there, guys. Let's face it, we better go take care of business. We got ice now, so that's a good sign. Okay, that is 3.5 clicks away, and it looks like there is a whole lot of drones hanging out there. Holy. Alright, well, this could go really badly. I think, guys, that we need to go upstairs. And, yeah, so. Let's go upstairs, and let's get the armor plating in place and get everything welded up on top. Because we could be looking at, we could be looking at some stuff going on here, guys. I mean, this could get really, really hairy if all those drifting pursuants decide to drift their way over here. Okay, well, we've got ores and stuff like that going on, so let's go ahead and get some production. Where's our survival kit? Type 2. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of these. So go with 400 of those. Let's go with, actually, let's go with 110 of those. Because we're gonna need, actually, we're gonna need more than that. Let's go with 150, because we gotta do the flyer stuff. I think we're good on other types of stuff, so we should be okay. So let's run down here and get whatever. Yeah, we're good on plates. Looks like we're good on some. We got some power cells left. That's right, for the battery, which may turn into something else. We'll see how it goes. I don't know, the way these guys are set up, they're between us and the Sheffield's farm, so... Well, that's interesting. We have a supply drop pod directly up there, and it's not coming down. Okay. Well, I guess whatever, float your boat, dude. And then over here, we got a supply drop that's down over there. We may make a run for that. It's only 3 clicks away. But, yeah, so... Want to be able to we gotta get this power situation under control. I mean, that's just it. And you know what I think we may do? I think what we might do is we might get the engine up and running, because the engine's going to provide us with power from the ice. Additionally, we can land down there. I think if we get additional, I do want to get some more of these kind of weapons. Not just aft, but forward as well, and we'll get one on the port and starboard sides as well, just so that we can have the coverage. Alright, so we are bone dry on everything except for interior plates. Okay, let's go ahead and jump down here and get some more plates and get some welding done. I mean, that's what we're going to do this episode, try to get as much welded as we can, and then run out, and if we can, get some of the supplies from that drop. I think that's really our best use of time and energy, honestly. Okay, we'll take those and those. Alright, let's get this done. Now, though we have big firepower, we are not designed for combat. We're not a warship. So, we're explorer type airship, so we don't really want to get into a big battle if we can avoid it. But if we have to, we have enough GATs, and we got those 2 GATs, and we got that assault cannon up there to lay down some hurt if anybody tries to come cause us a problem. So we will need to move this and plate that. I think with this weapon here, we're gonna probably put this weapon up on top the algae thing if we can get up there. We may have to get creative with our with our getting up there though, but I think we can do it. And then slap it on top of there might be a really good spot for it. And actually, I wonder if I shouldn't put a ladder right here. That might actually make a lot of sense. Yeah, yeah, it does actually. We're gonna put a ladder there. Let's see here. We got this place here that's not welded up. It can't be because of it, which means we can't put anything there anyway. Yeah, we're not going to be able to put anything there because of the radiuses of that. We should move those out a little further, I think, and maybe put them on the sides. That might be a little bit smarter. Yeah, we'll do that when the solar panel, when the sun is directly above us. Oh crap, we're hungry. Ah, good thing we grabbed snacks. Having a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Life is better with your coffee. I stop yapping and getting back to work. I'm just so pleased that we were able to get this thing back up and running the way it needed to be. I was so afraid that I was going to have to reset this because that would have sucked. Because I'm kind of, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying this. I think this is turned out to be a really good miniseries. You think it's easy to get off of Pertam? It is not. And after all the fiascos and everything that happened with the Lost in Space series, oh man, we could not get off of that bug planet if we tried. I'm gonna have to call that bug planet Clendathu because it is messed with it. But it has spiders. Although it'd be kind of cool, I think, to make it into like a Clendathu and cover it with all these. Okay, let's make sure. I want to get, we need to get stuff for that. Let's see here. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I mean, we just need metal grids. That's kind of really the thing we're short on, and the only way we can get that is with probably that distress signal right there, would be my guess. Okay, we are plated up, guys. This is good. This is really good, as much as we can possibly be. We have our landing platform set up. Let's go ahead and get this transferred up there somehow. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I think what I'll do is I'll take this off like that. And we'll take this grid off of here like this. Oh, actually, you know what? We could put the ladder right here. Yeah, actually, oh wait, no, because ladder stake, yeah. Alright, I was going to say we could put a ladder up there, but then I realized ladder's going to take some pipes, and we have to be very judicious about our piping. I mean, we really do. Yeah, it's always critical, suit lady. That's life. That's life on Pertam. Alright, not high enough. Okay, no problem. You know what? I think I got like 400 rounds in this thing, so I think I'm gonna not... I'm not gonna deplete its ammunition for this. I think we're gonna just go ahead and fill it, because refilling this weapon system is going to be a royal pain. Because it's got to be way up here, but I like having it. I like the idea of it being on top of this. It's out of the way, it's elevated, it's got clear fields of view, although I think it might take on some of the bugs out here from this height, but you know, it is what it is. It's not like we can't actually fix it, because we can. Alright, but I do want to have it there. There we go. Alright, let's get that welded as much as possible. Why are you hanging out up there? Good gravy. It's like tempting me or something. Like a supply pod for space. Like that's our goal. It's like telling me, oh wow, I didn't realize I had so much ammo in there. Okay. Well, I guess it won't be a problem with ammo for this for a while. Okay, up we go, guys. Let's get this thing loaded up and let's get it ready to shoot stuff. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that those pirates, they have, alright. they're all over here, and I have a landing platform there, and all my weapons are on that side of the ship. And I'm starting to feel like maybe I've got something bad going on here where I don't have anything to protect me on this end. Yeah, okay, well. I feel like I should put a turret right here, but if I do that, unless I elevate it, well, I could elevate it. I could put an elevated turret there. That would give me a 4-point defense platform. That's actually not a bad idea. If I do that, then I still have the availability of that. Oh, you know what? I think we're gonna do that, guys. I think that would be brilliant. Yeah, let's set up another turret there. Oh wait, do we have grids for that? 15 grids to do a GAT. I don't know that we have the grids for it, guys, but we can get it constructed and have it in place for when we do have the grids for it, because I think we do. We have 71 grids. We can do it. All right, let's do that. Yeah, just to be on the safe side, I don't want to take a chance. So I think that would be very smart. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to elevate it up, so we'll need a conveyor. And I also think that, you know, it's going to protect a lot of things if we do that. So let's, I think right here we're going to, let's, I think between the two of these, we'll go with this. How about that? Yeah, that works. And then we'll go with a angle piece like this here. Oh wait, no, not like that. That's ugly. Okay, so we're gonna need to. I mean, I don't really want to add to the weight, but I kind of want to have some sort of protection in place. We won't go as high, we'll just go shorter. Let's see here, do we have something that's... Oh yeah, there's nothing really that's gonna be... Well, this might have something. No. There we go, perfect. Just like that. That's what we want right there. Perfect. We'll leave that one alone because that's over our garden and we're not going to mess with the garden. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, I know fuel's critical, suit lady. It's because we're not going to be doing what you want me to do. No flying allowed in this one. Sorry. Okay, so put that there. And then, let's see here. Then we gotta get up higher to get that stupid thing on there. Then I'm gonna have to actually have a ramp out here. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's do it. Let's get a ramp out there, guys. Nope. Yep. Alright, let's go and get this GAT up here. We gotta watch our fields of fire though, because we don't want to, you know, have an issue, but we also want to make sure that we're covered. So I'm thinking, I kind of like this one for this. I'll do this Type 2 GAT. I kind of like it, so let's do it. Alright, cool. Okay, let's get some components and see about getting this GAT up and running. Okay, so what are we gonna need here? A couple of those, need a couple of those. Thankfully, we've got a couple of those. I don't know how many we're gonna need though. I don't think we need large. I think it's small pipes. It could be large pipes, so we'll take some large pipes too. You're looking for... There they are. Alright, so this should do the trick. Small pipes for this, and I can't remember if it's large or small pipes for the GAT. Ah! Seriously? Really? You gonna no energy me? Is that what we're doing, Suit Lady? Oh man, this sucks. Okay, we gotta go down. Alright, going down. Fine, we'll go in here. Oh, we're hungry too. Alright, well, let's have some crisps, and we'll stay here, and we'll have a cup of coffee when the opportunity presents itself. We're just going to sit tight for a second, get charged back up again. Good, good, good. Excellent stuff, guys. Excellent stuff. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's have a cup of coffee. Obviously, those crisps are not hitting the spot.
Fuel critical.
Okay, so... Alright guys, so this is what's going to happen. We're going to take a short break here. Hopefully nothing happens that's bad. And, oh, well, it looks like we got... looks like the... Ah, hey! The supply drop's coming down, guys! That's outstanding. It's finally deciding to come down. Brilliant. And it's going to be... over there somewhere. Okay. Here it comes, here it comes. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's get in the Gatling turret. Ah, it's too far down. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna be right back, guys, so sit tight, and yeah, so hold tight. Okay guys, I'm back. Thank you so much. Sorry, Mother Nature does not care that we're streaming. Mother Nature says, okay, it's time, and you gotta go. Alright. So, cool. So now we've got 2 down supply drops, and we've got a couple of, and we've got some trouble over there. 4 drones hanging out. Oh boy, that's going to be real fun. We should take them on, but we're not going to do it yet. Well, we might have to. We'll see. Alright. Okay, so we've got the food situation to deal with, so let's go ahead and just get to eating. Mushrooms, they don't give you much. You could eat them, but we're almost up on the algae, so let's, bugs? Yep, it's the bug. Bugs are coming. Gotta wait for them. They're arriving. They're so important that you have to wait for them. Here it comes. All right. All right, let's get down there. I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty for us to shoot. Oh, wow. That's a lot of bugs, guys. I'm looking for power cells in this pile of mess. So many bugs, and yet, where's my power cells, guys? Come on. These guys better not be playing possum, or that's not going to be funny, man. Not a look at that. A huge pile of dead bugs, and not a single flippin' one has a power cell. Seriously, guys? Alright, well that takes care of that, I guess. Alright, so... oh, looks like we got meteors inbound. Wow, that's a lot of meteors. Alright. So I'm thinking we set up our... let's see, how are we going to do this? So we put this here like that on that side. If we do it like this, I like it like that. That would be really cool. If we did one there, but how would we convey it over? That's the question. Alright. See, that's the trick. We'd have to run a conveyor line across the top. Well, we could put a conveyor line here, and that would raise it up a little higher maybe, but we don't want to be so top heavy it falls over too. Now I know the biggest problem is those wheels down below, but I think we could pull this off pretty well. Actually, you know what? If these things were just a hair bit higher, we could run a conveyor line directly across the top. Yeah, that would work. And that'd give us side-mounted, actually, if we did that, we could actually double up the conveyoring on the side here, too. That would actually work. We could do that, and then move these here and here. I like that. Alright. Alright, so this can go here. We'll put the beacon here. And just in case we get a surprise, let's go ahead and... I can always just put it in there if I need it to. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this... where is utility? Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, actually, you know what we could do? Uh-huh. If we did this kind of setup here, we did that there, and we could do the antenna there. And that would actually look pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's pretty snazzy there for sure. Alright, and then we're gonna go over here to logistics. Now if we take this and we rotate this like so, and then we put a conveyor frame right here. And a second frame right there, okay. 1 and 2. Then that should allow for things to go that way. We're going to need some 5. Okay, we're going to need 25. 35 of the 35 of the those things to do, but that it does make it pretty top heavy though. It really does. But it's going to definitely give us a lot more firepower for sure. And that's kind of what we're aiming for right now. So let's go ahead and get the weapon system up here. I like having this connector on the bottom because that means I could load it. And then that lines it up perfectly with that. Okay, perfect. That does exactly what we want it to do. So let's go ahead and load that one as it is. That way it's an active weapon system. And we'll set this one up to be the same. Make sure we're lined up correctly. We are. Okay, good. It also means I probably should take the superstructure and adjust it accordingly, but we'll figure that out later. Alright, so we need to get 25 of those fun little things called pipes. Good gravy, I could never have too many pipes. It's like a nightmare for us guys. Like, we have to always have so many pipes. It's like insane. I'm looking for pipes to steal from things because, honestly, we need it. Alright. Let's take this one. Let's take it all. Alright. That's not quite enough pipes, but it's getting there closer. Alright, we've taken all the pipes from almost everything down here, guys. We've taken almost every single pipe. Okay, there's no pipes in any of these. Yeah, okay. Let's see if there's anything up here we can swipe a pipe from. They got pipes? Nope. They got pipes? Nope. Well, they take pipes, but we don't have any. Oh, good gravy. We got to keep that sealed up. We can't really mess with that. So let's go and look and see what if anything we've got in here for pipes. We're also going to need 5 grids, which we already have enough for, so that's not a problem. Pipes, pipes, pipes. We have 2 here. All right, now we're up to 18 pipes, but we need 30 some, so we got large pipes, but we seem to be using a lot of small pipes. Okay. Do we have anything out here that uses small pipes? Nope, that's large pipes. Oh wait, this uses small pipes. But we don't have any small pipes in it, I don't think. Okay, nope, large pipes. Small pipes, no. Small pipes, What do we have that uses small pipes that we don't need right away? Yeah, we need that. That's the problem. Where is... There's got to be something in here. Oh, wait. Aha! I have an idea. What is something we don't really need to have? The crewman's bunk. That's 6 pipes. It's not airtighting anything, so let's grab that. Alright, what else uses small? Why are you red? Oh, because we're not flying anywhere. That's right. And you're a large tube anyway, so we don't care. Alright, so anyway, let's see. Nope, that doesn't use pipes. That doesn't use pipes. We're gonna have to lock out the bathroom, but is this like a... No, I don't think this is a thing that's... Okay. That's not an airtight situation, so that's good. Alright, cool. We obviously need conveying. And obviously these passages are all sealing up something. That does not have small pipes in it, and that's sealing it up anyway, so let's see here. We could take that, but it's not got pipes in it. So what are we at? We're at 32, so I think we might be able to actually pull this off. So let's get back out there and see about getting those weapon systems lined up. Hopefully no bugs will show up. Ow. Alright. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, guns up. Alright, that's 1 gun up. Ah, we're short. We need... So we are short 4, and we're short... We need 9 more pipes. Where in... Seriously? Do we have pipes here we're not using? I don't think so. Well, we'll have pipes when we take those off, but... Alright guys, well it looks like we got 1 weapon that's going to need to be manually loaded and 1 weapon that does not. But the cool thing is now we have some coverage that's on both sides that is ground level. So that means any bugs show up, we're going to be really messing with their day. So let's go ahead and go back up there and put away what we need to put away. Oh, before we do that, let's go ahead and get some stuff put in here. Alright, that's a good one. Alright. I'm not prepared to actually make these things, you know, like, operational. But I do want to get all the components in them. I still haven't decided if we're going to go with these or the flat thrusters yet. It's all about, you know, trying to get... Okay, I think we're good to go. I think it's all about trying to get the right balance, because I don't want to shoot up there with too much vertical thrust. We ran into that problem already once before. So what we'll do is we'll set it up so that it's got enough thrust to fly under load, and then we'll go from there. So... And we're going to set them up on the hotbar too, because we don't want to have, you know, bad day situation. Let's go ahead and set this up here. Make it look a little bit more pretty. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to weld this up. And let's weld this corner up. Good to go. I don't know if I should have an entrance here or not. I don't think so, because we have that over there, so we're probably going to seal this off somehow, but I don't know what yet. So let's go ahead and run over here, and we're going to drop these materials off. Actually, you know what? First things first, let's check out our situation with our grow. Because we're having a food problem right now. So let's drop this stuff off. We're going to have another cup of coffee. Speaking of which, I'm going to be sipping a cup of coffee. Ah, good coffee. Good coffee. Alright. We've got an unpleasant situation here, I think. Or is this... Oh, no! It's harvest time! Outstanding! I looked through the window, I thought it was dead. Yay. Oh, wow, we got some good harvest here. Got some good grains. Outstanding. Alright. You know what this means, guys? It means we get bread. No, we don't got bread. Why do we not have bread? Can we make bread? Alright, we need vegetables. Then we can make some of these other foods. Right now, all we can make is kelp crisps. Ugh, no. Not the yucky kelp crisps. I'm so tired of it. It's like the cheapest food ever. Okay, how we doing? We got 6 more grains. Let's go ahead and get some fruit seeds. We're gonna go with an all fruit batch this time. I like doing it this way because if one of these things goes belly up, we know we're good to go. So plant that. Again, for those of you that were curious how this works and you're on console, remember you don't load this up like you do everything else. You're going to use the square button to access it, and the X button after you've selected the seed to plant it. I know it took me a while to figure it out, guys, but that's how you do it. Incidentally, if you have any comments or questions about how to do Space Engineers with console, I'm more than happy to answer them. I've been doing this for quite a while, and as much as I would love to do it on PC, I have a PS4, and that's how we roll in this particular streams. But yeah, if you have questions, let me know. There's ways to do a lot of the mods that everybody does, and you can do them. It is possible. So there's hope for you all. If you get frustrated and you're like trying to see, oh wow, Splitsy did this, or Ken and Jossie, you did this, or whatever, then you can be able to do a lot of those things if you know how to set it up just right. And the big rule is no scripts. Consoles don't do scripts, so but there's workarounds. There's a whole bunch of really great mods and Mod.io. You can also access the mods directly through the PlayStation menus, but I find going and going to Mod.io and loading it up from there works a lot better. But that's my own discovery, so it's up to you guys how you want to do it. But like I say, if you have questions, just let me know. And we're having kelp crisps because honestly, we need to eat. So we're gonna go over to the food and we're gonna look at this sad thing. We got red pillops and more kelp crisps. We're gonna have to eat all of our food, which means we have to go. We're gonna need to go to the. We got to go to the supply drop, I think. Got no choice, guys. So it's gonna be a trip to the supply drop. Hopefully we live through this. We do need to get these where... Oh, I can't access it from there. Oh, wow. That sucks. Alright. Well, then, that solves that problem now, doesn't it? You know, I was debating as to what I was going to do there, but I can't access my hydrogen engine unless I'm there. So, yeah. We've got to keep that open. Alright, guys. So we're going to drop that off, and, yeah. So... This might give us some materials too, though. So if we do this right and don't get killed, that would be great. All right, guys, down we go. Let's go drive over there and see about getting us set up with something here. Okay, so let's see. We've got one 4.17, and we have another one 3.70. Let's go for the 3.70 one. I don't really want to have to. And we got to stay away from those holes because. She's very, very heavy, and I don't want to be in a situation where we have to flip, because that would not work. So, avoiding holes is essential at this juncture, so we are going to. But when those bugs show up, they're going to get one hell of a surprise. Because, let me tell you, we are ready for them. We will light them up like nobody's business. The Runabout Mark II... Actually, I should probably call this the Runabout Mark III. Because this is the getting ready to convert to aerial heavy weapons platform version. Okay, those are like some crazy eyes or something. Hey, bugs incoming. That's got to be what that is. These guys are just waiting for us, aren't they, guys? Hope we got enough bullets. Okay, you know what it is, we're driving slow enough that they can catch up. Yep, sure enough, there it is, right there. Alright, we're gonna move up here a little bit. Really? Are we wasting ammo? Because I really don't like this if we're wasting ammo, because that really sucks. Okay, why are... Now let's just hold up, right? Let's go a little further. Alright. Let them come. Let them come. We're going to turn them off for now. We'll wait till they get a little closer. Yep, there he is. There's one right there. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Haha! Okay, let's light them up, guys. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of bugs here. Come on. Wait, just the weight of the bugs alone. Well, guys, that's like a scene straight from Starship Troopers right there. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see what we got. I wouldn't waste my time, except I'm really, like, dying to get a particular thing, as you guys know. And since these guys don't want to give me meat, but they're despawning quicker than I can grab them, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, the basic materials is... I mean, this is really cool. I mean, you get a lot of basic materials, and that's okay. Alright, looks like that's it. Everything else is just, like, despawning. Okay, cool. Now, where's our target? There it is. Well, that worked quite well. I think in the future, when we land, what we'll do is... well, first of all, we're going to avoid the giant rock that's waiting for us there. I think in the future, what'll happen is that when we land this ship to do stuff on the ground, we'll sit for a little bit and let it. Okay, where in the heck? We'll sit and let it do its thing first, clear the ground for us, and then we'll move in. All right. Why? Oh, did you morons drop it on the top of the rocks? Please no. Oh my gosh. That means we're gonna have to climb up there and it's gonna be a hassle. Please let it not be on top of a platform, one of these big thingies. That would really suck. Alright, let's see here. Let's go this way. Well, nice thing is there's not as many holes in the ground out here, that's for sure. Hopefully those bugs will stay away for a while so we can get our supplies and be happy. That's all we want. It's our supplies. That's it. It's so simple. Looks like our iron deposits are out here. Rallying at Zulu Point, taking fire. Yeah, that's because the bugs are probably attacking those guys. That's okay though, you're pirates. You're coming here to spoil my day. Okay, so we've got to get over there somehow. How do we get over there? I wonder if we gotta go around. We probably do. Let's go around this way. MSCR supply drop 5 clicks out that way. We'll get to that another time. Right now I'm after this one. How do I get to you? Alright, well, I don't really want to have to go through that gap. I wonder if uh-oh. Are we doing the bug thing again? Oh my gosh, these guys! Quit bugging me! Quit being a bug! Yep, looks like we're gonna be inundated with another swarm, guys. Hope I got enough ammo for this trip because I'm gonna need a lot more. Yep, here we come. Swarm under fire, swarm under fire. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're really close to where it's at now. So how do we get to it? It's right over here, over in this area. Can we get there through here, or is this like really... Well, we can. A little bit dippy, but that's okay. We can do that. Alright, so it's on the other side of this ridge. Now, I don't want to trip it, anger it, or anything like that, so let's sit tight for a second, guys. There was bugs back there. I don't see any bugs right now. But it doesn't mean that they're not going to do something stupid. Alright, let's check our ammo situation, guys. We want to make sure we're good. We got 4 rounds in the turrets, 8 more rounds in the reserves, and we don't have any in the one weapon on the side because we don't have conveyoring to that weapon, so that weapon is actually toast. On the, I believe it's the, what is it, the port side? Yep, here they come. Time to have another shooty. I wish I could get a light turret on here that uses... Alright, yep, bug's coming. There's another bug over there. Alright, so what we're gonna do, hop out, hop on, and there we are. Alright, I am not wasting my time with those guys. Because here's the deal, if we waste our time with that, then it's going to make it even harder for us to get to this supply drop because they will tie us up with garbage. Alright, so we need to get over there. Can we go through this opening? Oh, barely made it through, but there's our supply drop right up on top that hill. So, looks like we're going to be running up there, guys. I don't see any other way to get up there. Are you serious? Are we going with more bugs? What is this going to be, like the last stand up on top? We need that food. Oh, come on. Seriously, are we doing more bugs? Good gravy. I don't like this leg. I don't mind the huge amounts of bugs, but I really don't like this leg, guys. I think I may have to take the more spiders mod off, just because combine that with the meteors and the other things going on here, I think it's slowing down the stream quite a bit. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go around this way and we're going to see if we can get into a position where we might be able to get up there, and if not, we can at least climb. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to climb up there. Yeah, I don't see any easy way up on top. Wait, over there maybe. Looks like we got a possible position to get up there maybe. No, because look, there's rocks right there. Yeah. Yeah, no matter what, we're gonna have to climb up there on foot, which is not going to be fun. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna position it so that we can hopefully drop down here and go get it. You know, drop down right away. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Having that they know that one side doesn't have any weapons on it. Alright. Let's make it quick, guys, because, well, first of all, we need to have you, yeah. Let's just keep it quick. Alright, guys, we've got to figure out, let's see if I remember correctly. Oh crap, you've got... There's a button. Where is it at? Oh, there. It's on the other side of this. Come on, let's get this thing ground down before it blows up. Alright, cool. Okay, food? Nope. Weapons. I want food, come on, man. Alright. That's what we want right there. Alright, and then what is in here? Okay, I'll take that. Trying to get everything that's potentially got a small power cell on it. Alright, we're good. Now where's the hole? Where's our thing? Let's see. There. Okay, let's get down here before the bugs show up. Oh, I wonder. There we go. Okay, now let's see what we got. Because that was just like grabbing everything I could. I didn't want to waste too much time. We got 2 grids. Oh, wow. I wonder if small no. No, ion drive thrusters don't have grids. So where did I get the grids from? Oh, there was a gyro in there. I got that, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. We got 1 more steel tube. Not a lot of that. We did get enough to make another another reactor, which is really good. We could throw that on the ship. And then let's see here. We got some more uranium, a whole lot of it, which is good. More handheld weapons. We can break these things down. For the magnesium, we also got the explosives, and then this is the golden thing right here. We got all this good food. So let's go ahead and let's see here. I'm gonna have, oh my gosh, what do we start with? Let's have some green pellets. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, so much better. Yeah, we're hungry. So that leaves us with the question of, do we run back up there again? Or do we just leave it the way it is? That's the question, isn't it? Alright, well, we're going to drop this off in here. This is critical. This is critical. And then we'll drop this. Those I'm not too worried about. That. Those are fine. We'll drop that, this. That'll actually go sucked back into the ship, maybe. Alright, let's drop all this food. I don't know why I have organics. I don't know. Throw that out. Organics and gravel we really don't need when we don't have the plant and grow mod. Actually, you know what? We can just go ahead and drop all this in here. Alright. And we'll drop the rest back here. Alright, okay. Throw the red pellets back there too. Alright, so I'm thinking, since it's all quiet right now, maybe we should get the rest of that. I mean, this could change. Let's do it. There's another reactor here, we'll grab that. Detector components are one of those things we can't reproduce, guys. Same within radio comps. The idea is to get everything we can't actually make. rest of it I'm not too worried about. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's all useful. If I had the grabby hands, I could get that, but unfortunately we can't have that in a... because it's a script. Oh, what's in that? Oh, we could take those. Cool. Oh yeah, we grabbed that. Oh, I thought the... Huh. Where the heck did I get the grids from in here then? See, I thought the grids actually came from the gyro, but I don't know where the grid came from. Alright, that's enough. Let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and drop all this back here. Keep it clear just in case we have something we want to grab. Alright. So that was a successful trip for supplies. What the heck? Why is it neutral for us to go to the... Uh-oh. Well, that's odd. Let's check our factions. So why is Space Pirates... Oh, we've actually become neutral with the Space Pirates. Well, that's interesting. And, yeah. Star Minerals hates us. Space Spiders hate everybody. Okay, where's the one we just did? Mystic Sappers. Ah, we're below... We're not... No, we haven't really made it... Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's get this load back to the base, back to our ship. I don't know, what do you think, guys? You think we should go for another one? I don't know. Do we got anything close by? Supply drop pod 6 kilometers to the left. We got an unknown distress signal 5 kilometers to the right, but we know that's all mountains. Patchwork's 3 kilometers, 6 kilometers for the drop pod assembly. I'm pretty sure if we go there, we're going to get attacked. I don't trust the pirates. Not to mention the fact that if we go within range of any of those drones will follow us back into the ship before the ship's ready for fighting. I don't think we need to get shot up right now, so... Okay, let's get out of here. Figure out how the hell we get out of here without crashing. Alright. Okay, let's figure it out, because I feel like we're gonna have to fight our way through bugs just to get back, because it's like, here we come. We left that area, and there we go. We are back to the bug town again. We're gonna burn through all our ammo just trying to get out of here. We gotta get back to the ship, get these supplies back. That's the priority, man. We need that food. We really do. I mean, we're still growing, and we're potentially gonna have that, but we need the grids too, which means we really should find some sort of something more than just these supply pods. Man, this coffee is good. Alright, come on, bring the bugs, bring them on. Yeah. I think what I'll do before... Yeah, see, here we are. Alright, how do we get out of here? It's like a bloody puzzle, man. A lot of swarms. I think I'm going to reduce the swarms just to reduce the lag. I don't like lag on our streams. I'm doing this retreat under fire right now, you know. The bugs are after us, guys. Okay, we've got to get closer to Patchworks. Patchworks is this way. Back into the canyons we go. Hopefully we can find a way through. The trick with this is finding a way through, because those bugs, they want to trap you in here, and then they get you situated where they start tearing you apart piece by piece. I'm pretty sure the reason why they have those little extra bonus parts is because they chew you up. They get you caught in here and you run out of ammo and you can't go anywhere, can't maneuver, and just a bad way to go, guys. A bad way to go. So we're trying to avoid that fate. I figure we keep moving. As long as you're moving at about 20, they can't catch up to you very well. Okay, I really want to go to that distress signal though over there, well, I don't want to be greedy, so we're gonna stay away from those things. But it might be kind of cool to go to the other drop pod maybe at some point. But right now I'm thinking we're best served getting to our Patchworks and getting these supplies there first. Okay, it looks like the other one's actually not that far away. It's only 4 clicks. But, again, don't want to mess with that. Once we get the Patchworks up and running, it's going to be really good. I'm nervous too, because anything without power is probably going to get, you know, despawned. And I don't know if that applies to the truck. Mr. Truck was my respawn pod, so I don't think that despawns if you don't have power. So I would really like to recover Mr. Truck, which is kind of why we were planning on making this a flyer, because then we could put that on the top of Mr. Truck. But I think that if we're going to do that, we're going to want to widen Mr. Truck's base a little bit so it's not so top heavy. Which means we're going to have to probably remove some of the gantryways on the Patchwork, so that because it's going to be about as wide as the Patchwork once we get that vehicle on there. Also, it's going to add to the weight, which is going to require more thrust. So I'm concerned that we might need to have some sort of uber thruster in place, but here's the problem. You want to balance your thrust. You don't want too much one way or the other, because if you do that, you'll end up with what happened in that series that we are just doing about Lost in Space, where I had too much upward thrust, and then I turned it on and took off, but not enough thrust to achieve orbit. So you end up doing this bouncy bounce from orbit to ground, and you can't control it. So got to be careful with that. We need to get more GAT ammo, that's for sure. So we're going to break down these all these magazines of small arms and into our GAT ammo. Okay, we're coming in from this angle, huh? Okay, we can do that. I'm okay with that. Let's see here. I wonder if we have the clearance. I'm pretty sure we have the clearance, but let's check. Hold on. Looks like we're going to have ourselves a field day with the swarm's going to catch us now, guys. The swarm's catching us. Oh, man. This is going to be a fire. This is going to be yeah. It's going to be a bloodbath. It really will when the swarm catches up with us. Which is pretty much what's about to happen. Yep. Light them up, guys. Yep, there they are, right out there. Alright, let's check our clearance. We do not have clearance for this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have clearance to go under here. No, we don't. Okay! all I have to do is just step out, and they come a running, and then then when you got sufficient firepower. But still, dude, like, no solar, no, where's the... Really? All these bugs and not a single power cell yet? Apparently you're only allowed to have simple stuff. I thought you guys would be eating power cells. Okay, I did the Earth-like planet, and I got wolves, and yes, we did manage to get a whole lot of power cells, which was really cool. So I really hoped that maybe we would have them here, but we do not. So, of course, that would be how things would go, wouldn't it? Okay, we're going to leave the power kits and stuff inside here. But the rest of it's all coming out with us. We're going to head it up into the patchwork. We're going to leave that up there because we're going to need that. But we are going to take the 100 of those, and then we're going to go back here. Collect our materials back here too. However, we are going to take an opportunity to equip these up fully because we need them. Alright, cool. And then let's go ahead and grab this. And then we'll hit this again. Alright, cool. Just making sure we got all our components. That's already up. Alright, cool. So we've got our current thruster compilation all set up, so that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and jump over here. I don't think we'll be getting any swarms anytime soon. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's not horrible that... I'm going to leave 10 in here because we do have our own reactors right here, and we want to keep them fueled. It's not the end of the world that we have. I mean, I don't know, so much thrust, but we do really need to figure out what the plan is here. Even though I think maybe as a flare that should be further back and down. So maybe it might be in a good interest to rotate that in place somehow, or figure out... We'll have to reconfigure it somehow. I don't like how high it is. I want a lower profile. So maybe extend it out. Maybe put the weapon systems in the back, possibly. Yeah, that might work. And just have some forward-facing weapons that we can rotate in place. Actually, you know what would be really cool? Is to have a GAT that we could just... use the gyro and spin around and just shoot all those guys. Oh, that'd be so wicked. Like, seriously. Alright, let's get in here and see about getting our food supply set up. I think we're doing pretty good now. I think we're looking pretty with our food, so let's go ahead and fill up our food box. Alright, we do need to get a few things taken care of. Let's see, we got some fruit seeds, we got some raw meat. Flatbread, that can go in here. Ramen, and there we go. Green pellets, which apparently uses spider meat, I guess. Soft chunks of protein shaped into pellets infused with a blended mash of plant matter reminiscent of chili if you squint and don't ask questions. Okay. We got veggie burgers, so let's put those in there along with this weird thing. Okay, we got raw meat. Looks like we got some algae. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, yeah. And let's go ahead and drop our red pellets in there. Alright, cool. The organic, I really don't know what I'm going to do with that. That's left over from the plant and grow, which we no longer have. So I think we're just going to go ahead and set that out here to get tossed out to doing whatever it does. Bye-bye. Yep, it's just this ball of... I don't know. Alright. The ball of I don't know. That's the official name for it. Okay, so I think let's check our situation here. How are we doing? We are at 92.14%. Good deal. Alright, cool. So I guess we'll put the seeds in the seed bin over here. So seeds go in the seed bin. We've got green seeds, we've got fruit seeds, and we've got mushroom spores. Outstanding. Oh, and while we're at it, we might as well drop this ice in here too. Cosmic coffee! We have another 24 cups of coffee! Yes! Alright, and then let's go over here to the weapons bin. We've got a lot of stuff here. We have another shooty there. We're going to go ahead and drop 20 rounds in there for that. And then let's see here. You know what I think we're going to do? We're going to take these out. We're going to break those down. I don't think we need those, but I will add this to the mix for that. And then, yeah, so that's good. That's good news. All right, cool. First aid. Where are we going to put the first aid, guys? I think the first aid is going to have to go over here. Oh, well, actually, you know what? We don't really have a spot over here for it, do we? Alright, Yeah, we'll have to put the first aid in this one here. We'll put the first aid in there unless... Actually, it might be better to put the first aid and power kits and stuff in the actual truck. That might make more sense. Gravel we'll toss in here, though. Okay, so we are going to put this in here, this in here. Might as well put this in here too, that in there, that in there. Actually, let's just load up everything that needs to go in there, Now this is going to be good. I'm excited. Uranium. We'll drop that in there. Drop that in there. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and have a bite of our crisps, because, you know, now they're not so bad because it's not the only thing we're eating. Let's go into production and let's get some cooked mammal meat going on. We'll get some steaks. Cook that food up. Alright, let's go ahead and actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get some, do some breakdown here. Assembler. Okay, we're going to disassembly. Let's disassemble all of this ammo here. Don't know how that's gonna pan out, but let's do that. Oh wait, we should also, let's see, production. We also have weapon. We'll put that on there too. We don't need ion thrusters because we're gonna go with hydrogen, so to get off the planet. But it might be good to have maneuvering thrusters, so yeah. We might save those. Maybe. I don't know that we have anything in here that we don't really want or need at the moment. Oh yeah, that. Let's go ahead and break those down too. Get some magnesium out of that. Waiting for it to go red. Ah, good. Alright, let's get some more GAD ammo loaded up. Outstanding. Okay, so that works out really well, guys. So that is actually... Oh, what's that? What's... Okay. I thought I saw something different, but I guess not. That's okay. Alright, so I'm thinking instead of doing a battery, which is what we have the power cells for, I'm thinking maybe we should be considering the possibility of doing a couple of I'm thinking maybe do a couple of hydrogen tanks, fill it up with ice, and then load up on some more ice to cover our... Maybe we'll do a bunch of gardening, and then while we're working on getting the ship pre-bowled and done and everything, get the weight in place, and then let's see about what is the power ratio we're gonna need. I don't want to screw with things, you know, but I also don't want to put us in a bad way. But I'd like to get us a little closer to a salvage location if we can. I'd also like to get this back end sealed up. Oh yeah, nice. It's sunset, guys. Been a good day. Been a good day. We still need more grids though, and that is a serious consideration here. Let's see here. We're gonna do some work around here. We got to get some stuff done. We do need to get this sorted. We need to get large steel tubes in there, so let's get those in place. I think what I'll do is let's go down here and find our large steel tubes. There's large steel tubes. We're gonna just steel tube everything as much as possible. I think that's what we're gonna do for the rest of this episode, is try to get as much processed as we can. That way we can get, you know, air certified. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, let's get that part up. Okay, we need steel plate for that. And we need small steel tubes. Oh man. Seriously? We need more steel. God, the steel tubes. Ah! If I could just do without the steel tubes. Come on. Everything with steel tubes is so essential these days. It's like insane. Well, we'll have one motor. I'm pretty sure each one of these is 500 kilowatts. So we should be able to get a megawatt out of each one. Okay, so that engine is in place. This engine is getting there. So let's get some more steel plates. I don't know why I'm focusing on these engines right now, because I was basically just going to walk around and fill things up as I go, but why not? Alright, here we go. Okay, so this one's shy of steel tubes. We need 13 to complete this. We don't have any spare tubes. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get this one up. Okay, and let's get that one up. We need 2 grids for that one, and then we'll have a second warfare reactor. Just out of curiosity, what is the, on a small warfare reactor? Oh, bloody hell! 500 kilowatts each? Okay, so the small reactors actually put out as much as a hydrogen engine? You've got to be kidding me. Let's check this out. Because if that's the case, hell, we'll make a whole bunch of reactors on here. We'll have plenty of... It does. Oh, no, wait, no. Hydrogen engines do 5 megawatts each. So that's 10 megawatts straight up. So there's 1 megawatt there. We could potentially have 2... So four to a side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 megawatts. Plus on the end here, we could do another 4 or 5 megawatts. So this could be a really good option as far as wattage. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Let's set this thing up to be like a reactor core. So yeah, we're gonna set this up to be a reactor core. Because that's just, but those, we're gonna have plenty of power, guys. I have no concerns about that at all. We will be absolutely okay on power. Alright, we'll put that there. We're gonna put that there, but we're not gonna weld that up yet. Well, I might be able to, can I? If I put that there, can I get to the weld on that back one? I can. Outstanding. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get that in place, get that in place. I mean, we might as well. And let's go ahead and set up... I like the warfare reactors. I can't reach it. Seriously? This is where you really wish you could do the thing that does the... Yeah, okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Got 2. We got, let's see, 1 megawatt, 2 megawatts, 3 megawatts there. And then if we take one of these off, we can put another one here. Okay, so that gives us 1.2 and 3, 4, 5 megawatt reactor conglomeration, and I'm pretty sure that if we take this one off here, we put another one on here too, we can have a lot of reactors on here and it'll be okay. Oh wait, I don't know if I got that right. Did I get that right? Let's check it out. Okay, cool. So now, can I reach the one in the back? Yes, I can. Outstanding. Now all I just got to do is put some of that fun stuff in there and we'll be good to go. So I think we might actually be able to do the power. Yeah, so let's get this stuff set up. We got to get the power situation sorted first. The other thing we want to do is we want to get the glass in place for this. And yeah, we got to get the glass in here. And we need to get the flyer set up too. That's another thing we need to do. We'll go ahead and get that done too. So there's quite a bit we need to do, guys. This is going to be really good. I think we got some forward progress on this. I think these things here are going to produce a lot of power, but the trick is being able to have enough thrust in all directions that we can move without drifting. I don't want to drift. That is not okay, and I don't want to shoot up into Timbuktu either. And it looks like the wind's died down, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, so I think for this here we're gonna set some stuff up here maybe, I don't know. Well, let's get this stuff up. Alright, this is good to go. I'm not gonna finish welding this up until I can confirm that it is not on. Well, actually it doesn't matter because we're in station keeping mode, so yeah. And I don't know that that's going to be there for sure. We might shift it somewhere else. We'll see. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go back down in here and get some more supplies. Okay, we're going to get these. Those. And we'll grab that. And let's see what else we got to load up here. We're going to load up on these. We're not touching those. We'll get those. I don't think anything we have needs those. Oh yeah, but we do need grids. Alright, so reactors are first, of course. Okay. Alright, then we'll come over here. That's got plenty of motors now. Let's go up here. Okay, that's got motors. Great. Let's go over here. I do want to get this down there done on it, but we don't really have a choice on that at the moment. Okay, that's already up. Pretty sure we don't have anything up on top that we need to deal with right now, so yeah. Fun times. Alright, so yeah, so we're gonna let's get these girders too. We'll go downstairs, make sure everything's got girders in it. Whoa! Ahaha! We've got... What was it? There was something down here in our truck we needed that had... we were missing... Where was it? Where were we missing pipes? I don't know, but we're gonna put these pipes away. All of a sudden I found a score of pipes. We're gonna we need those for something. I don't remember what it is, guys, but I just remember we needed pipes. Those steel tubes, everything we kept running into needed steel tubes. So yeah, we need those steel tubes. So let's go ahead and get everything else in place. The steel tubes are the one thing we cannot produce, which is frustrating. Uh-oh. You know what we could do also? We could use those power cells and get the power module in place for the recycler, and that'll help reduce the power it produces. Bugs. We got bugs, guys. The swarm just arrived. Oh crap, and it's Inferno Town. Whew, good thing we got ourselves sealed up. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah. Get away from my... Whew, that was fun. Let's get ourselves some stuff. Not that they're going to give me everything I want. I did not plan to fall like that, guys. That was not part of the plan. The plan was to shoot from the gantry, but all of a sudden it dawned on me that if we shoot from the gantry, we might blow up the gantry again, so... I just felt like, you know what, if I die, then I'll just respawn in the right above me and it won't be that big a deal. Oh, maybe they were agitated because of the... Oh, yeah, I don't... Just... Really? Really? Let's get rid of this ball of whatever. Really? Good gravy, that's so annoying. They had pipes. I wanted the pipes. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. It's well. It's all good. It's all good, guys. Alright, let's get up there, and we're gonna get up to the top now, and back to the process of fixing things up. Were these the ones? No, we needed grids for that. What was the thing? Oh yeah, we needed it for this over here. That's what we needed it for. Alright, cool. We can get our other engine set up with those pipes. So let's get those pipes. Where are they? I know they're in here somewhere. Pipes, pipes, where are you? There you are. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this. Alright. So we've got that as high as we can go. All we need is power cells to activate those. We have the power cells, I just don't want to do it yet. Let's go ahead and get these reactors as much online as possible. Alright, so I think, do we have any reactor components left? No, I don't see any. We might need to go and get another one of those supply things for the reactors. Not seeing any reactor components. I'm really kicking myself early game for taking the reactor components and breaking them down, because that was pretty short-sighted. Yeah, we don't have any reactor components, but that's okay. We got metal grids. Let's go ahead and grab some metal grids. I saw them down here. Got like a bunch of them, so let's grab those and get those distributed to where they need to go. We've got a lot of metal grids, so let's go ahead and get those in play. I want to get these reactors set up so that all we have to do is just add component and be good to go. Alright, so our reactor block is all ready to go, except for reactor components, and that's what we need. Oh crap, not good. Yikes. We gotta go. Oh crap, let's have a sit down. Whew. Okay, we need food. We'll sit for a minute and then we'll get some food. Yes, I know, I need food. Let's just eat these. Okay, now we're gonna sit down and we gotta eat. How did I not notice that? How did this happen, guys? We're gonna get off this planet. I tell you we will. I'm gonna try to get this ship airborne sometime within the next 3 episodes, and I'm thinking that by the 25th episode, I'm hoping we're going to be airborne and building our ship, and possibly even off Pertam. I want this mini-series to be over in 30 episodes. So no matter what, we are going to be in space in 30 episodes. I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen. But it all depends, you know, because we obviously have things we have to do. Now, the other thing I was thinking about, I want to get the truck and put it up there so that we can drive around on the ground and have the ship hover. And I like the idea of having our little runabout, but where the runabout's going to be is where our surface to orbit ship is going to be. So we'll have to swap out that into this other. So I'm thinking we'll probably have it set up so that it has pure hydrogen, and then we'll just launch it from there, which means we're going to need to have hydrogen tanks on this, which means we're going to probably want to add an additional thruster set up for vertical. But it all depends on how much thrust we can get on this, and we need to make sure we have thrust in all directions and that we have our gyros active, which means we're going to need a lot of power, because those turbines up above, yeah, that's why we have the hydrogen engines, to replace the turbines up above. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're going to eat another meal because I want a full belly, and let's get back to working. We do, you know, I think it's time we put all this stuff back. So let's get the toilet back in place. And let's get this guy's bed back in place, because, you know. Which reminds me, we actually do have the animated consoles. So let's have a crewman. So even though this is my backup, we're going to take this away and put a crewman on here. Which means we're going to need... Uh-oh. Why is that not on? Isn't that... Oh, that's right. I had to... Yeah, okay. That's right. I had to take off that mod and it blanked it out. So let's go ahead and put this back in place. Planetary readout, power readout. And let's add it to the selection. And let's go ahead and keep everything else the same. So now we have our readouts back again. So this is where we're going to put... the crewman. His job is to basically monitor systems, so let's go ahead and get him in here. Where's my mod? Ooh, we gotta change his color too. I think I want this crewman to be... Make him green. He'll be a green crewman. Alright, let's see here. Where is the mod list here? I told you guys we were gonna do a crewman as soon as we got that, so let's see here. I'm thinking, let's see, seated console. Let's do a seated console here. I don't know if this is gonna put a crewman there, but we're gonna try. I could be wrong. Let's give it a shot. We need more displays, and we need glass. Oh, I don't think this is going to put a crewman on there. Oh, man. It's kind of cool, though. Let's check it out. Let's check the animated consoles. I thought for sure they'd put a crewman there, but it may not. We may have to go with the NPC crew mod, but that's okay. Do we got any more glass? Yeah, we do right here. Good. I don't know why, but I thought for sure that it would put a person there, but I've never used this mod, so I don't know. Nope, it did not. Wow, that's actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. Like, we're so doing this for all of our stuff. I mean, that is just, yeah. Alright, but that is not what we had in mind, so... Oh, stop it. Alright, so... Since, yeah, okay. Large curved screens. Yeah, we're not doing that. So now we're gonna have to do this one here. Let's see here. We're gonna put you right here. Alright. So, there we are. Oh my gosh, the green does not work for you, man. We're gonna I'm sorry, but you're gonna be gray. Oh, actually, let's give you the white display. Yeah, I like that. All right, cool. I'm waiting for it to do its thing. So here we go. Let's see here. All right, so now we have our crew person. Outstanding. All right, Jim, do a good job. Let's give you a. Let's see here. Why do I not get to? Oh, here we go. Okay. So let's go with this. Let's go with text and images, and then we're going to set this up with all kinds of stuff here. Let's see. Let's go with that, and then we'll go with this, and we're gonna throw this on here just because, you know, sometimes he likes to change his screen over so he can watch some TV, because he's not supposed to, but he does what he does. And then power readouts. Alright, cool. Add those all to the selection. And there we go. Alright. Alright, Jim. You're good. Why is Jim not doing what Jim's supposed to be doing? Why am I not seeing this? Okay. What the heck? Did it? Okay, those are all loaded. Oh, maybe I've got... Do I have this screen? Oh, no. Selected textures. I don't want the... Where is my... Okay, that's really weird. Okay, well, whatever. Alright. Okay, so now we have our crewman. Hey, Jim. Get to work, Jim. Oh, by the way, can Jim have it? No, Jim can't handle it. Can I put stuff with Jim? No, Jim can't handle it. Okay, Jim. All right. So this is we're gonna put Jim's bed together. That's Jim's bed. Hope he enjoys where he's at. That's his bed. That's his thing. But he's protecting the food because that's what Jim does. Jim keeps things in line. All right, cool. So now we have a crewman. Outstanding, guys. If Jim doesn't do a good job, we'll give him a rifle and make him shoot bugs. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put him down there, and we'll just put a platform out there for him, and he can just sit out there and shoot bugs all day. Or we'll put him up on the upper deck, and he can shoot the bugs from there. How about that? All right, so yeah, we did that. Yep, it happened. That's right, everybody. We actually did give ourselves a crewman. Alright, let's go ahead and see about getting some windows back here, get this area sealed up a little bit. I would like to have it pressurized at some point. I also want to be able to get some stuff over here too. I feel like this needs to be an angle block, so let's do that. Let's get this in place. Oh, wait a minute. If we don't have access to this out here, we'll have to go through the actual garden, which we don't really want to have exposed to the air, which would be really bad. So it might not be a bad idea to have an access point here. So might have to put a door here, and then I'll have a curved passage or some other way of fixing that. So yeah, let's go ahead and put a door here. Let's do a narrow door. I don't really want to act like I know what I'm... Let's go ahead and do a narrow door there. And a narrow door there. And then that way this can be sealed up. And it goes right up against in this corner here, so this works out really nicely, I guess. It does kind of take away from our... Well, you know what? Yeah, it's kind of a pain, but it's not really what I wanted. I wanted to have a sitting area over here, but it's not really going to happen the way I planned it, unfortunately. That's why I kind of was thinking that maybe it might be good to do, like, a window that's extended out a little bit, but Yeah, not gonna happen. So we'll probably have to put a couch like right here to sit, and then look out left, right. Maybe put a terrarium right here so we can see that. See that? That might be kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. Little sitting area here. We'll put something in the corner here. Put a little something in that corner there. That works out really nice. All right, cool. Hey, look. What do you know? We're out of small steel tubes. Because that's what we do. We use up all of our tubes. That's how it goes around here, guys. We're tubey challenged. How about that? All right, let's go out here and let's get the rest of this up. Let's just get it all in place, what we're gonna do here, because, you know, we got to. All right, so where in the world is the terrariums at in this thing? I know there's terrariums. I know there is. Where is it? Where are they? Yay! Thunderstorm! Because, you know, that's what we need. So I can be grateful that I haven't turned on lightning damage. Because, you know, that would really be fun. Let's just blow up our ship while we're at it. Let's see here. Little boom boom bang bang. Alright, where is those things? Okay, guys. I know they're here somewhere. I just don't remember where. Alright. Ah, here we are. Okay, we have the insect aquarium. That's good. We have a terrarium desert, which would actually be pretty appropriate considering where we're at. And then we have the terrarium forest, which really, I guess you could do that. We need one gravity component, so, oh wow, inset planter. Okay, well that is actually really cool. Huh. I don't know if we got enough glass for that, but I'm going to do the desert terrarium. That's what we're putting over there. And over here, I don't know that I want to have a window outside. So I think we'll do inset planter here. Yeah. And then right here, thunder and lightning is just annoying. But oh, snap. You mean we got to put that there like that? Oh, man, that's going to block everything out. Ah, man. Well, we can make this work. We just change the type of blocks we've got, and then we just build it out from there. That's fine. That's okay. So, actually, you know what we could do? We could put something there, and put something here. Oh, I got it. I figured it out. Let's do a seat here. Oh man, you kidding me? Inferno heat. Whew. Had to do that. Alright, let's go ahead. We can put a couch here. Oh, you know what? This would be a great place to put our desk. Yeah, I like that. We could put a desk up here too. And we could actually use plates and run plates on the outside of this to protect the back too, and then that would give us a basis to put glass across. Oh, I like this. So we can put the couch, or yeah, oh, I like it. There's a couch, and then over here, oh, no. Let's put, I want the desk on this side. Ow! Seriously? Ow! Good gravy. It's a rad storm. I'm getting exposure to radiation. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going back inside. Alright, let's go inside. I want to see, what does the weather report tell me? This should be weather report. Whew, wow, that is like intense, guys. This is probably the worst storm we've seen in a while. Like, we don't usually get storms this bad in this series. Thank the goodness sakes of everything that, yeah, it's an electric storm, so, meteors too? Dude, Pertam is pissed at us, guys. Well, we're gonna work through this, but it's gonna suck. Let's face it. Alright. I want the captain's desk right here. I like the captain's desk. We'll sit it right here. And I think that a lab sink? How does that look like? Daggone it, can we get back to the lab sink here? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I like that. I think we need to put that somewhere in here. Because that's actually really cool, like a sink. Like, we could use that, like, to wash our hands and stuff. Or, you know, I don't know where we'd put it, like right here maybe? Oh, actually that makes a lot of sense. Because now we've got this on this side, and then we got our prep area on this side. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's really cool. Like, and we can still access that from behind. Okay, this is so cool. Alright. I'm really enjoying this, guys. I didn't even know this was a thing. This is so cool. Alright, let's get some construction components. Okay, this is really cool. Oh my gosh, we could get like a sink to wash our hands and stuff in. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get some cleanliness going on in this dust ball. Okay, let's get some production. We are out of construction components and we need them. So, get to work. Survival kit, get us some construction components. We only have one gravity generator thingy and we can't make another one, so that's why we only have one terrarium. Alright, well, yeah, okay, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Alright, let's get back out into the radiation. Oh my gosh, look at that. How bad it is out there. That's horrible. Alright, let's go ahead and get as much as we can on that. Of course, you need pipes on that too, because, you know, that'd be too easy. And let's go ahead and get that. Get as much in that as we can. Alright, then over here we're going to put a couch. Just so you can watch it. Oh, of course, we need interior plates for that, because, you know, it's not necessary to... Ah, energy critical. We need that couch, man. So we can sit down and get hit with something while we're recharging, huh? Okay, gotta go. Yep, I know. Oh, wait. Nope, can't do that. We gotta go sit down. Let's go. And actually, while we're at it, let's go sit inside here. Okay, good. Wow. That's a hell of a storm, guys. I think it's really bad out there. Alright guys, so yeah, wow, this has been intense, to say the least. Okay, we're charged up. Hey Jim, I think we need to, let's name this guy. We're gonna call this Jim. Let's see here. We'll call him, we're just gonna call him, we're gonna call him Crewman Jim. Alright, Crewman Jim. Welcome. Alright, so now when we go like this, we can say, oh yeah, it's Crewman Jim. Alright. Don't know, guys. You got a better name for our crewman? Oh, we get lightning, thunder, debris, and bugs now. I think that Pertam really is mad at us. Like, really actually mad. Alright, so let's wait for the bugs to show up so they can soak up some lead, because we're going to add some lead to the debris flying around. I wonder if Pertam storms actually hurt the bugs. I wonder if it does. They're probably smart. They stay underground till they come up to attack, and then they hide away again. I don't know. Well, we're waiting for them to do their thing. We're going to go back out there and try to see if we can get some more stuff done. We're going to need to get more glass, because I think I think the panels are going to be... Yeah, there we go. Listen to the scurrying of those ginormous bugs down there. You can really tell that, you know, it's really trying hard because, you know... Hey, now we got a sink. Yep, good. Now we can do some washing before our food. Get our food going here, get some wash going on. Jump back out here, and then let's go ahead and get this situation out here, this nightmare mess. Oh, good gravy. Alright, let's get our desk in place. Looks like the radiation level's going down. So that's good. We need small steel tubes for everything in this world, apparently. Alright, now we got a couch. We can take a sit. Look out here. Look out there. See what's going on. Like it. Love it. Good. We'll come out here. Get that fixed there. Okay. Yeah, so this looks really nice. Yeah, just shoot those stupid things up. Okay, I think right here... Maybe we'll just leave this open. I think that's nice. Just walk out here. We got a little place where we can sit and do what we got to do. Look out the window. Do some work. Look over at our terrarium. Look over there and see our sitting area. Oh, I like this. See, this is what it's all about, guys. Alright, let's get this set up. Alright, we're going to be good to go with that. Let's go ahead and get this set up. Do we have... You know, it just occurred to me. I don't know if we've got... Do we actually have... Yeah, we do. Okay, good. I just want to make sure we actually have... Okay, really? Okay. I just want to make sure we have what we need. We need more motors, so let's go and jump over here, grab some more motors. We're going to call this an episode in a few minutes, guys. But, yeah, so... Let's jump down here. I know we got more motors in here somewhere. Alright, let's grab whatever motors we have. The idea here is we're going to load up and try to get as much done as we can. And let's go ahead and get the frameworks in place too. So let's go ahead and run over here and let's get this engine up and running. Good to go. And then let's get this one in place here. We gotta get more motors. And then over here we'll get, yeah, we need construction components. Oh yeah, but we have gravity component. Good to go. Interior plates, small tubes, bulletproof glass. Alright. Ow. Oh crap. Really? Okay, why is there a... Why are you doing that? Huh. No, well, whatever. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to lay those out. I want to get these laid out like this because... Oh wait, that's upside down. Oh man, that's annoying. You know how much of a pain in the butt that's going to be to change that? Ah! Alright. Ha! I figured that might happen. Alright, what do we got? Of course you do. Power cells! Bring me power cells, you idiots! Alright, so let's see here. We could do power cells on that. That'll help cut down on the power situation. And then we've got our walkway in place to get all that stuff done, which is going to be good. I'm not happy about that. That's very annoying, actually. I might have to change that, but... So yeah, so we're good. I just don't know that 4 thrusters is going to provide enough thrust to lift the ship, but we'll find out. We will. All right. So yeah. Well, actually, while we're down here, let's see here. We've got all this stuff in place. I feel like I want to do. See, if we do flat ones, we could do them here, and then we could put landing gear here and every one of these 4 spots. And if we do that right, we could actually conceivably, if we do this right, we could actually construct it so that we could have a connector on the bottom, and then we could just drop it down. If we do that, we can move this over here, extend it out a little bit more for the cargo pods, and that would give us more wide open room. Oh, I like that. Alright, so we got some ideas for that. We'll get that set up. Right now I want to get up here and get some more work done on getting the glass in place and fixing what we got going on, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to call this an episode, guys. Oh my gosh, it's been wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me on this. Thanks for your patience, and yeah, so this has been great. Okay, this is going to drive me crazy, guys. I don't know how you all feel about this, but I just can't do this. This is very frustrating to me. It's one of those things, guys. I mean, let's face it, we want things to look good, and it's not gonna look good if this one's all weird. Now, I opted for the, I opted not to do the terrarium here because I don't have the other gravity component. So that's why we ended up with this, just saying. I would have done another terrarium, but unfortunately that is not meant to happen. So, alright, let's go ahead and get this, I know this is like Escape from Pertam, and we should be constructing a ship to get off this planet, but the whole series is based on the idea that we're going to need to have a platform to get us up to where we can launch because of the gravity. So let's see here. So let's get a window situation going on here. Alright, so I'm thinking I want just a regular window pane. I don't want anything crazy. Oh man, seriously? Alright, so let's drop that. Oh no. Actually, you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to do this panel on this side here because this panel needs to be on level with that one. Otherwise, it will not work. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get this window in place. Okay, so let's see here. There we go. We don't have any glass for it, so that's gonna be pretty much why we're doing what we're doing. Alright, so let's get this out of the way. Now I'm doing this way because I don't want to be in a position where I can't actually get to it. So actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put this in here, and we're going to go with let's set up that there. That there. Okay, cool. Then we're going to take this off and that off, and we're going to put a window here. And we're doing this because we want to be able to be in a position so we can actually put the windows in and weld them without trying to build up some giant thing out there. Alright, cool. Now, I'm going to go to the desk, as mad as it sounds, and I'm going to drop a couple of grids in here because, well, you know, we kind of need to. Alright, so let's see here. Do we need anything else out of here? Nothing, we don't. Yeah, okay. And we'll get, yeah, we're good. Alright, so we've got everything in play that we need to have in play, that we have available to be in play. We'll get the grid in there. Let's see if we got grid. Do we got grid over here? Not enough. Alright, motors, got that. Okay. So all in all, we're doing pretty good. The ship's coming along. So I think what I'm going to do right here... I want to have a walkway, but that, again, is going to require tubes. So I think we're going to end up with a passageway instead. Oh! Wait! Does this require... yeah. Oh, crap. This doesn't. Oh, right. Let's do that. Nice little safety measure there. Actually, you know what we could do? We could just bypass all these walkways and just put one of these on... oh, no. Yeah. There's... do I have the option of in the middle? No. Oh, well. It was a nice idea. I was thinking, you know, we set that up out here and we're good to go, but then that means we'll have to extend that out, and I don't want to do that. Alright, well, that's good. But at least we got this in place, right? A little bit of a barrier. And that's good. That's really good news. I like that. Alright, cool. And you know what? We could actually do the same thing up topside, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. I know I said this is going to be the end of the series, or not the series, but this episode, but I'm kind of like on a roll here. So let's do it. Let's get up here and do this. I want to get this in place before, you know, we call it a day. Yeah, I like that. We'll run that out here. It also gives us an idea of how far out we can go. So let's do a fire cover. We'll do it right here, 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 here. And we'll do another one on this side here too. That way we have some safety measures in place. Alright, cool beans. I like that. Out here we don't have a safety measure. There's no safety for this stuff, but that's okay. That's alright, because up here you don't really need to be up here anyway. So, you know, we really should have a safety measure in place here though. But we can't because of you. But we should run you out one more and then have you positioned sideways so that you can get an arc and an angle in that direction. But that's something we're going to do after we grow some food, because we do not want to mess with the food situation. So let's go ahead and get these in place, get these started at least. We're going to leave this end open because we need to be able to fly our ship in, and it's going to be a little bit longer, so we want to be able to have it in position so that it can do what it needs to do. Alright, so I think we're looking pretty good. We got our lights in place for our landing platform. We've got our conveyor connector here that we can be able to do stuff. We got our platform landing area here set up, so we're good to go. I think we're looking really good here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and drop down here. Airship, Patchwork Airship is doing well, doing well. Let's go ahead and get in here and do this real quick. I don't want to lose my pressurization in here for very long. Alright, let's go ahead and check our stuff here. How are we doing? Oh, look at that. We're ready for a harvest. So we'll go ahead and do a harvest. We're going to leave these grounds open like that. I want to do the harvest. That way, next episode, we can go ahead and get started with stuff. We can go ahead and start growing stuff, or we can do... actually, this would be a good opportunity to do the work that we need to do. So let's go ahead and drop the fruit in there. And yeah, let's go ahead and produce some stuff. What can we make? We can make some frontier stew. Ah, outstanding. Let's do that. Let's get some frontier stew going. Can we only get one? Or oh, we can do two. Now that is golden. And it looks like we can do some kelp crisps, some fruit bars, and some fruit pastries. Ooh, let's get a pastry in place. I want to get some food done here, guys, so that we're ready to go. Actually, let's do another fruit pastry. Alright, let's get some kelp crisps done. And last but not least, let's do a fruit bar. Alright, we got some good food here, guys. Let's go ahead and get the inventory set up. Let's move this food. We're going to move all this food over to the all this food over to here. The cooked meat is a real bonus. We can't seem to get any meat from these bugs. Alright, so we've got quite a bit here. Now we've got flatbread, we have veggie burgers, we have green pellets, red pellets, kelp crisps, we have cooked mammal meat, so basically steak, we have coffee, we have frontier stew, we have fruit pastries, and fruit bars. I think we're good. I'm going to take a fruit bar right now. I think this is great, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you again next time on Escape from Pertam. Thanks again, and you know the deal, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, and leave the comments in there. I check all the comments every time in case you have ideas, questions, comments. You guys notice stuff that I don't see necessarily, so I really appreciate everything you guys say, all you do. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.